been saving this one for a minute. I actually started playing this one, this Minecraft coding one, back in 2012. It's been a while. It's been a long time. But this was to help me with my code and my JavaScript and all that. So I was doing things as far as creating Minecraft coding and things like that. So it's a great way for me to get involved and see what it is. But I forgot everything. So I'm gonna see if this can refresh my memory a little bit, and we're gonna get right into this. We're gonna get right into this. I'm starting off on level 1. As you can see on the bottom, it's 12 levels. Let's see if I can get every one of them. We're gonna see. Without further ado, let's get right into it, y'all. This is one thing. That's I'm gonna go with Steve. Alright, and then it's like you got all the supplies you need for your voyage and all that. And we're gonna check out this game, get it rolling, get everything that we need. Definitely want to see if I can get that chest and stuff like that. But I'm doing all this with coding. All this with coding, so it's no buttons. It's just basically me just being able to do this through code, and we're about to check it out. About to see what I'm about to do, getting ready to accomplish something. Let's get it. Alright, so first off, plain and simple, all you gotta do is basically you know, you see your guy right there and things like that. Maybe y'all can see it a little clearly. Alright, so yeah, alright. So basically, what I got going on, as you can see the run button right here, things like that. Alright, so alright. So here we go, y'all. Basically got everything we need just to figure out the importance of what we got going on. Seeing if I can get everything situated. But so far so good. Alright. Well, we're gonna get right into it, yo. Alright. So first thing first, let's get it started. I'm gonna start by basically these here are your blocks, basically. And basically all you gotta do is just you know, click down. This is like your coding mechanisms for those blocks, and you definitely don't want to run out of blocks, and you don't want to go overboard with the blocks. So if you go overboard with the blocks, it's like a kind of deduction. You want to use as less blocks as possible, and even though you have the right amount of blocks, you definitely don't want to be able to you know, go over and keep your blocks. So this one is 3-3 right here. So keep it below. Don't go over. And then all you gotta do is press run. Voila. Plain and simple, easy peasy. Level 1 complete. It gets harder as it goes along. So gonna be expecting it to get a little harder. This is the second level. Alright, so what we're gonna do now, one, turn right, go forward, and go forward. So these are my codes. These are my codes. This is basically what I use to basically you can put your own type of code in and things like that. It's JavaScript pretty much. Basically you want to be able to see what you're able to do as far as the coding and things like that. So I got all my 5 blocks. This should be able to get me to my destination. Get me on that boat right there. So let's see. And voila. And it does a little dance. Does a little dance for you. Alright. So next up, this one's getting a little bit tricky now. So what I do, guess you just move forward until you get that fish that's in the water. All the levels to the codes. This is what keeps you on board. Keeps you going in the right direction. I think we got all of our blocks that we need. Gives about 8. Maybe that'll should take us to the fish so we can get something to eat. Yeah. Simple enough. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We're on a roll.
Great! We've caught a codfish! Did you know if you feed a codfish to a dolphin, the dolphin will guide you to a shipwreck where there may be treasure? We must be getting closer. The next set of puzzles are bound to be trickier, so we better learn some more coding skills. What's this? A cave?
Welcome, adventurers. My name is Squid. I noticed you were using the same set of commands over and over in some of the last puzzles. Must have been a bit tiresome. Do you ever wish you had a way to do something over and over again? Like, you know, washing dishes or brushing your teeth without getting tired or bored?
That would be nice.
Computers are really good at doing the same thing over and over again, using coding loops. When you want your program to do the same instructions many times, you can use a loop. The loop contains instructions with the command to repeat until goal. Once your program starts a repeat until goal loop, it will keep running the instructions inside until it gets to the goal. Try this for yourself. Place the commands you want to repeat inside the repeat until goal block, click run, and watch it go.
Well, that was a little weird. Who knew squids could code? I didn't even think they had fingers. So now we know about loops, let's use them to bag us some more treasure.
Well, alright. So this is the loop that they're talking about. Repeat until goal. So what I do, uh, all you gotta do instead of just using one block, all you gotta do is put it in there and it'll repeat. It'll repeat and it'll repeat, you know, until you get to your destination, you know. So it says repeat until goal. And that's all you need is just that block, and then put that in the, put that in and don't let that, don't let it be able to, you know, do other things, because if you don't got it in the repeat, it's not gonna go. It's just, you're just gonna have one move forward and then you're just gonna be stuck in the middle of the sea. So yeah, so with the repeat, it just makes you go further to where you gotta go, and then just move forward and boom. So just like that, it just keeps going forward and you got your destination. Yeah. All right, puzzle 4. Far so good. I'm gonna be doing a timer thing, so seeing how fast I can pass the levels, and then seeing if I can go faster to break my record. That'll probably be tomorrow, y'all. Let's see. Alright, so we got that. Just give it a little test run to see what I'm dealing with right now. Okay. So, yeah. So, turn right. And boom. Just like that. Simple. But like I said, y'all, it gets harder as it goes along. It goes harder. So, these are just the plain and simple ones, but as we keep on going and going, it's going to get a little harder, a little bit trickier. So, yep, like this one. So a repeat, that counts as 2. Alright, let's see. If I move forward, repeat, turn right. And then move forward. See what I got so far. Alright. Okay. Alright, I know what to do. We're gonna repeat 3 times. Boom. Turn right. Boom. I'm doing a thing. I think I did it, but I'm gonna give it like a little test run. Might need an extra block. Let's see. Alright, so how we do about 6? Is not bad actually. If I can do it less than a block, then a couple blocks. I don't need 10. I probably just need 9. But so far so good. Instead of 5 times, I'm gonna do 6 times. I'm gonna see if that'll boost it up a little bit. And we're gonna check out to see if I can do this 9 times, right? Boom. Got it. Alright, now the extra block to spare. Had an extra block to spare, y'all, so I'm quite proud of myself, y'all. This was a good test. So, good test.
Wow, another 3 puzzles solved! And we've caught a salmon. Not quite as exciting as piles of gold, but we'll take what we can get. And I have a feeling that Nautilus shell will come in handy later. I wonder what lurks in these ruins. Perhaps another hint. Let's take a look inside.
My name is Nettie, and welcome to my ruins. We make decisions all the time based on conditions. If it looks like rain, then we'll grab an umbrella. If we're hungry, then we'll eat a snack. If we see a creeper, then we run in the opposite direction. Computers make these types of decisions too. They can actually respond to conditions using code. To program a response like this using your code command, select an if path block. Select the drop-down to create the command. For example, if you write the command if path to the right and place turn right inside the conditional, then when Steve reaches an open path to the right, he will always turn right. If there's no opening to the right, he will not turn right. These conditional if commands are helpful when you run code in unpredictable situations, such as mysterious ruins and underwater caves. Try using the if blocks and take your code for a spin.
Wow, Nettie's ruins were awesome. I really got to move out of my parents' house. So what do you think? Are the conditions right for us to complete the final puzzles? Let's give it a go.
Very helpful. Very helpful. And it also helps if you're trying to be a programmer or a code programmer, things like that. Yeah, definitely my second job. That's like a plan B for me. I always wanted to like create video games and use code to make my own video games, so that's pretty cool. So I'm very happy about that, and it just helps you succeed as getting ahead of what you got to do as far as, you know, doing coding and things like that. If you learn, and I'll probably say the best thing to learn, best way to get your feet wet as far as coding and things like that is to just do JavaScript. You know, do JavaScript, and it should definitely help you as far as what you're able to accomplish and things like that. So yeah, I recommend it. It's nice, it's cool. Definitely a good way to make a living, and you actually can get a lot of dough from that. So yeah, keep it on the up and up, y'all, because that's definitely one of those things that you got to keep in mind. Keep that thing going as far as you know what your occupation is and things like that, because it's lit. But without further ado, let's check out what we're gonna be able to see in this one. So we got repeat until goal. Move forward if path to right. Said turn right. It's gonna work. Hopefully this works. Let's give it a run. Voila. Beautiful, beautiful. That was puzzle 7. And we on a puzzle 8. Let's get it. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult, y'all, so we no longer like have our guides as far as the 3 slashes and the number slashes no more. So we're doing this all on our own. So we about to see what we capable of. Let's get it done. Alright. Repeat until goal. That's me moving forward. Path to right, go right. Little difficult on this one. I think I might got it, but 5. Well, go right. This might be a little bit overstepping. I might have done a little bit too much on this one. But we'll see. Give it a test run, see what I got going on. Did that thing. Did that thing. Saw the codes. All the codes I just did right there. You can see that. Beautiful. You can see the completion. I love it. And yeah, you can definitely. I just wrote 7 lines of code. This is the code right here. So you see these codes. See these codes. These are how you are able to make games and things like that by just putting in these type of codings and stuff. Very dope. I like it. Keep on being able to progress yourself and teach yourself some new skills so that you'll be able to learn the best things that you're able to learn and be able to do the best things that you're able to do. Because with things like this, you can create a lot of stuff and you can do a lot of controls and movements and things like that as far as the video game is concerned. Without coding, a video game isn't a video game. So definitely have those programmers to make the video games successful. That's always what I wanted to do. I always wanted to be a video game programmer. When I was a kid, I always wanted to make video games, you know, things like that. I always thought that was awesome. So, but yep, that's it. Going on to the next one. Alright, this looks a little bit more complicated. So we're gonna see what we can do here. So you made it to the reef. Now search for the heart of the sea. I use the blue and red coral to reach the treasure chest. Well, alright, let's see what we can do here. Make it a little bit more difficult for your boy. But we're gonna try to conquer this the best way we know how. Starting off, repeat until goal. I got that. Got that motion. Gonna move forward. Then turn right. Might not be as complicated as it looks, but definitely want to see if I'm able to. Alright, so they're gonna make us do the long way. They're gonna make us do the long way. We can't have any shortcuts at all. Alright, so I'll move that. Turn to the right. Move forward. Wow. One of the mazes, y'all. It's definitely one of those you gotta pick out closely, because you want to try to find the best way to get to the treasure. Get to the treasure chest. And you definitely don't want to bump into thing. It's one of those mazes where you don't know what's going on. For some reason it tells me to use these things. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to use them, but we'll see. I'll just give it a test run and see how it goes. I don't know. It doesn't have that those 3 and 5 steps. Alright, I'm gonna check out what I got so far. Alright. So alright. Definitely a little bit more difficult. Haven't done this in a while, you guys. quite a bit of work. Definitely. Definitely for this one. Definitely. I don't know way. I don't know way. Definitely almost got it. Definitely no. Definitely no. Almost got it. You know the praise. found it kind of crazy, but I definitely know that I'm almost at the finish line. I definitely see myself finishing. I think I did it. Alright, let's see. Well, alright, I did that thing. I did it, I did it, I did it. Took a minute. Well, I accomplished what I needed to accomplish. So, see if I can make it easier on myself. Alright, let me see. See what I did so far. Alright. Not bad, not bad. A little bit better than what I did last time. Last time I was just playing with the motion. I was doing all types of one block things. I could have easily went back and did that whole thing, but I was not in the right place. I was like, man, I actually made it hard on myself. I made it hard on myself last time because I wasn't like thinking like, you know, to use less blocks. Wait, that's the goal, is to use less blocks. You don't want to use a whole lot of blocks. You know, you want to use as much less blocks as possible, and to make coding a little bit easier. Don't it's like one of those things. Don't do what I did in the last level. Don't do all those blocks. One thing, it takes too much of your time. Two, it's a lot more easier to come with a strategy that you can create for yourself than to, you know, try to do all that, just basically waste time away. So, but definitely I'm getting so Alright. See if I got it done with this one. Oh wait. Okay, I know what I did. I'm gonna turn right and then go forward. Always give yourself a little test run. See what you're able to do as far as mistakes you make, because you're human. Gonna make mistakes. You're not gonna get it perfectly on every go round. So, alright, let's see if I did this thing. Hold on. Alright. You just gotta take a little bit of adjusting. I haven't done this in a while, so definitely a new feel for me. As far as trying to get everything right on the first try. But yeah. Okay. I think third time's a charm. Let's see if I got it. I definitely used a lot less blocks. So a lot less blocks than what I did before. So let me see. Definitely commended to my troops. Definitely commended the troops. Alright. Okay. Alright. So from 38 lines to just 10 lines, that's pretty good, you know? Definitely don't want to do too many lines over. You definitely want to just keep it in that little bracket. Maybe a good 10 to 15. You're new, maybe if you're like a true pro, you can probably do it within 5. But definitely throughout that line. I did that, and I did that well. So I'm proud of myself. Now they got the things that I wanted in the last one. They got the repeat 5 times, doing the repeat until coding has been completed. Maybe. Let's do it. So less stress as possible. All right. All right, let's see. I'm able to do here, yo. I got the blocks basically pretty fathom on that top tier. Too many. All right. Slowed it down a little bit. Definitely wanted to be able to get where I'm going as far as. So, let's see what we got here. Alright, there you go. Alright. Alright, I did good on that one. All bland, that was good. Had the top tiers for that one.
Congratulations! You did it!
Congratulations!
You did it! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
What a great day! All the treasure hunting led to us to build a Minecraft conduit. Nautilus shells, treasure chests, and I just love the colour of prismarine. And we learned how to code with loops and conditionals.
Speaking of coding, there is one more level to this quest. Are you up for it, adventurers?
It's a free play level and you can put your coding skills to use and build something incredible.
A place to hide your treasure. An underwater monument? A coral castle? So many ideas. Try using loops to create a repeat action and conditionals to prepare for all those unpredictable scenarios.
You've certainly proven yourself an intrepid coder by now, and I can't wait to see what you build. And hopefully your adventures with code don't end here. Bon voyage!
Now they gave me some free things to do, but I'm definitely gonna do that for y'all. I'm gonna do that for y'all tomorrow. So, but yeah, so that was the level. Tomorrow I'm gonna be a lot more faster, be a lot more better. It was my first time in a while, so I'm just getting my feet wet. It took a little longer than I thought, but that's how it is with the coding or process. So you gotta understand that it takes time. You definitely don't want to make mistakes. You can run it. Good thing is you can always reset, run it again, and you don't have to worry about all those little things, those little blocks that's just gonna take up your time. So without further ado, we're gonna just relax with that one. And yeah, I did that. But I'm definitely gonna be doing this free play for y'all tomorrow, and we're gonna go from there. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was a little bit longer than what I thought, but at the end of the day, you already know what I said. So basically, I'm gonna be a little bit better, be a little bit faster. I want to see if I can beat my time. I'll be doing like a time thing for it. I'm gonna see if I can beat my time and see if I can be able to put some things together as far as different ways to loop and find a ways to get back on the saddle. So but yeah, well, alright y'all,